Hello, good morning, folks. Uh, yeah, we just started our trek to Kedarnath. So, tomorrow is the opening day of Kedarnath temple, so May 2nd. So, we have reached a place called Sershi just before Sonprayag, so which is kind of a base camp for Kedarnath trek. Um, and then we started at 3 a.m. Towards Sonprayag, and we have parked our car in Sonprayag car parking. It's rampy car parking over there. And then we need to take a Bolero campers from Sonprayag to Gaurikund. So we reached Gaurikund here, so which is a short ride around 10-15 minutes. Then from here, either you trek this 20-24 kilometers, or you can take horse. Hopefully, I think we are planning to take horses because this time we came the whole family, and then we would like to spend time or most of the time around the temple today, because today is the opening ceremony. So there will be a lot of activities around Kedarnath shrine. So that's about it. We are waiting for our horses. So meanwhile, we have ordered the usual early morning Maggie. Yeah. And this is how it looks like. It's 4:30 a.m. in the morning. So the whole thing is started from 3 a.m. From the hotel. So we came with a group of 100 people. The tour organizer was actually doing this tour from Ahmedabad, Gujarat. So they all came by buses, but we kind of took a rental cab or a self-drive car from Delhi. And then, of course, we have stayed one day in Rishikesh. So Delhi to Rishikesh, Rishikesh to Sershi or Sonprayag. So that's how you should do. Yeah, let's see how we would like to capture the entire horse ride towards Kedarnath temple, and then of course we'll stay today night and tomorrow also as well in Kedarnath. So plenty of time to catch around the beautiful temple of Kedarnath and then the surroundings. Yeah. These guys are having their first Maggie. No, it's fine. Hey Anika, all the set for the trek? Are you trekking or are you taking the horse, pony? Ah, come on. Okay, so we'll have our first breakfast. I mean, we are waiting for the horses, so this is how we want to spend time, having a breakfast kind of stuff. Of course, Maggie is the usual thing. हर हर महादेव हर हर महादेव हर हर महादेव हर हर महादेव అక్కడ వరకు ఎట్లా వెళ్ళింది ఫ్లడ్స్ లో ఓకే मार दो जाओ वहीं मिलोगे ऊपर जाओ क्या बोलेगी भाई This is the horse end point, or where the horses should stop. From here we have to get down and walk for 2 kilometers. Finally we reached Kedarnath base camp. So no horses. Further, we have to trek and go. We are here. Base camp. Finally, we are here. Yeah. ఎప్పుడు రిలీజ్ అవుతుందో కూడా తెలీదా నీకు? ఎప్పుడు అవుతుందో అని కూడా అనుకోలేదా?
అట్లీస్ట్ ఒక 2-3 years లో అవుతుంది. पता देख ले बेटा ओके लास्ट टाइम మేము వెళ్ళినప్పుడు దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళి ముట్టుకున్నా
పైకి
బ్యారికేడ్స్ కట్టేసి
Okay, so we are here at the Bhairanath temple. So Bhairanath temple is considered to be the first temple that you should visit while you are visiting Kedarnath shrine, because Bhairanath is supposed to be, the guardian of this place. So one must first take a permission from Lord Bhairanath up on this hill just before visiting the main Kedarnath temple. So it's very prominent. So everybody pays a visit to Bhairanath. Yeah, so that's the first thing you should do when you arrive at once you arrive at Kedarnath. So we are here. So as you can see, so that's the helipad, and from the top of this hill you can see the entire Kedarnath. So there are a lot of tents, so on either side of that river, and then this is the whole place, Kedarnath. Okay, from this view, yeah, so that's the main temple, Kedarnath temple. Such a beautiful sight. Of course, now it is all foggy behind, but otherwise, the backdrop of the snow mountains, the temple really looks really divine. And then, as you can see, there's a boundary wall running around this whole place. This is because there was a huge flood. I don't remember the year. Very recently, this decade only. So due to a lake which got busted up on this Himalayas, and then the water actually washed away, the floods washed away the entire village. So except the temple, of course, there was a great story how the temple was protected by a big rock which was actually rolling down from the hills and just stopped just before the temple, behind the temple, protecting the temple not to further hit by any rocks or the flood. So that's why I think they're building this whole platform and then this compound wall, which will be future proof, and then the water will be diverted from either side. So these are the settlements in and around Kedarnath temple, and as you can see, there are not many. So don't expect that you get an accommodation that you usually used to. So it's very basic, very small rooms, very old rooms. Of course, they are rebuilding a lot of these hotels or lodges, whatever you call, or ashrams, to withstand, because most of them are destroyed during that flood. So they are rebuilding it. So the new ones, I think, coming up well, will be good with modern facilities, but majority, I think, very basic. So there are a lot of camps in and around these hills. So you get a camp stay, which is always possible, but again, it has its own challenges. You have to better used to that kind of a stay. So yeah, so this is this route which takes us to Bhairavanath temple. It's a small hike, around 400 meters up on the hill. So from here you can see the whole view of Kedarnath. So today is the opening day, so May 2nd. Yeah, so the temple gets closed for 6 months. It only opens in May to October. So today was the opening day, so there are a lot of celebrations. Unfortunately, I didn't capture early in the morning. There was a chopper which kind of flowers the entire temple and the entire place. But the temple is decorated very nicely with a lot of flowers and garlands all around. So yeah, I mean, it looks easy, and also it's easy, but I have suffered little altitude sickness again. So I don't know, this place is around 11,000 feet above sea level, around 3,800 meters, so which is quite high. So yes, you have to be well prepared. So yeah, even to reach this place itself is a task in itself, because it's around 20-24 kilometers away from Gaurikund, all in mountains. Either you trek or take horses, or yeah, so that's the only way, or the only means that you can come to this place. So it's an expedition in itself, reaching here, and once you reach here, it's all worth. So the payoff is high, because as you can see, it's so divine in and around these mountains. Such a beautiful views all around. Yes, you have to get adjusted to this basic amenities, but other than that, hey, nothing to complain. And also because it's opening day and a lot of huge crowds all around, so it definitely will take a lot of time to get the darshan. So we got our tokens done, which is yesterday night, because you need to get registered in Uttarakhand site for this Chardham. Whenever you want to visit this Chardham, you have to get registered there with your Aadhaar card, and then once you get a registration done, once you are here, so it depends on your registration on the day they will issue tokens. So I think this system they have started very recently, not too far. I think last year it was not there because my wife was here last year. It was kind of a regular darshan, so whosoever here they stand in queue and get that darshan done. But now I think this year they have started this token system. So we got our tokens done yesterday night. So the time was given at 2 p.m. today. Hopefully, but due to huge rush today, because there are a lot of rituals and VIP movement all around, so it may get delayed. So I'm not sure how long it takes to get our darshan done. So meanwhile, we are today morning came here, had our breakfast, and then, as I said, the first thing you should do once you are in Kedarnath to visit the Bhairavnath and get his blessings and get permissions to visit the temple, the main temple. So that's the small trek to Bhairavnath temple, and hopefully we'll get our decision done in quick time. So anyway, the plan is to stay tonight as well here. So we stayed yesterday night. We arrived yesterday noon to Kedarnath. Of course, we took horses. That's why it was quick, around 5 hours. But if you trek yourself, just please plan to budget at least a minimum 10 hours, maximum 14 to 13 hours, depends upon how you manage it. But that's the difficulty. It's a difficult trek. It's not trek, it's a path, but a lot of steps and a lot of inclines, and then the distance is huge, around 20-24 kilometers. That itself takes a lot of time. There are a lot of facilities, amenities all around this trek path, but yeah, so that's how it is. We arrived at the noon yesterday, had our room allocated. It was a very basic one. It was cold yesterday. Yeah, everybody gets sick a little bit here and there. You get headache, you get fever or whatever, nausea due to the altitude. I had to take it easy. You have to cover your ears not to get this cold here. It was cold. It was 0 degrees yesterday evening, and it went to -2, -3 during the night, and again it backs to 1, 2 maybe during the noon. Afternoon it may settle around 4 to 5. So that's the kind of temperature in May that you expect here. So that's the main temple. I think you have a clear view of the Gopur. It's not too tall, but it's such a beautiful site. It's very simple, very compact temple, I would say, compared to our South Indian temples. But the location, the setting itself, it makes up for everything. So we're getting down from our Bhairavnath thing. So I can show you from here. So this is how the pathway looks like towards the Bhairavnath. And yeah, so that's how it is for now. This is I'm just behind, this is the temple. I'm showing the behind the temple, these mountains. Of course, now everything is covered. All the snow peaks have got covered with the fog. But you can see this boundary wall, and then actually you can see these tracks where the flash floods came during that time and washed away. So all the settlements back here. And as you can see, at least I can see there are, for everywhere you get food. I mean, it's called langar. They call it a langar. They distribute food in multiple points in Kedarnath. So they distribute food a lot, basically. So you can see all these lines. They call this langars. They give food, serve food to everybody. You can just stand in the line And then the food is very delicious actually. So it's uh, really good. So this is one langar I've been showing here. So and that's the temple back there. And that was the trek that we did to reach to the Kedarnath. So that trek. It's well actually concrete path, just 300 through 400 meters. But you have to take it very slow because you're already in such a high elevation. So you don't want to get exerted too quickly. So I have to take it very slowly. But yeah.
रूम टूर बच्चे का
छोटा बकेट देने के लिए था
Oh, we have done just completed the awesome darshan of Kedarnath. Toto got seriously sick. So we entered the darshan line queue at 1 p.m. and then we just came out of the temple after darshan at 6:35. It's 6.5 hours is the queue.
We expected what, 2 hours, huh?
But it is a nice darshan.
How can you expect 2
As per the token they gave it us.
Yeah, exactly. So the token says 2 to 3, but it's not says 1 hour. You can enter. Your time to enter is between 2 to 3. So we were there for at 1 p.m., 1 hour before the scheduled time. But there was so much of crowd and it was all drama, a lot of people, and it literally took 6.5 hours to complete this whole queue. 6.5 hours, huh? 5.5 hours. 6:30, yeah, 5.5, sorry. So, Anika, how was the darshan?
It was very
First, very good. It's a different Shivalinga, right? No, the
yeah,
the
very
Shivalinga is not a typical Shivalinga, right?
yeah, it's like a stone.
It's a stone in a different shape. That's nice.
But the queue was
Ah man, fully tired. Standing 5.5 hours and a lot of crowd, a lot of stampede.
I'm so
Almost like a stampede.
I'm so happy that I bring all of you within
Last
1
time
year.
EBC gone wrong, this time.
Almost gone wrong. Almost Kedarnath gone wrong because of Toto. Aniket got sick yesterday night.
not
Yeah, he got fever and of course high altitude nausea, and he had a vomiting early in the morning. But fortunately, kudos to him, he stood in the line despite his illness. And it's not easy. I can say it's not easy. It's not easy to be in the line so long. Yeah, so here is the temple. Let's go around and just check the stone. No. Just
We do all those things. Today we'll go to the medical.
No, go. Medical got closed, they announced.
no. Dispensary never get closed, right?
Why?
Okay, fine, you guys go, I'll sit down.
No, you will.
हाँ yeah what
Hey, थोड़ा आगे.
हाँ ठीक है what you saying
So let's do it tomorrow when the light will be there and sunlight will be there
and then we can do and cover all that
complete.
We can go now.
we can go now no you will come
It will hardly take 10 minutes tomorrow. Now nothing will be there. Come. You won't get good video or anything.
okay so tomorrow we'll take also pictures huh?
Yeah, now we'll go and have our
so we're
dinner.
gonna stay again tomorrow. We're gonna come again.
then here only we stay while before check out so we can come and
It takes hardly 10 minutes.
But for darshan, you have to stand in the queue.
yeah
So,
opening day of Kedarnath, May 2nd, Ganga Darshan, Jai Bholenath. Come on, let's go.
token, without token, same time.
Same amount of time.
Maybe it might take 1 hour more, 1 hour less. Maybe.
Yeah.
Because of tokens.
So where
Okay. So this is the crowd line. I mean, this is at least the end point of the line actually before going to the temple. But yeah, there's a lot behind. You can tell.
देखो भादों लग रहे हैं राम
आज के नंबर इसी पे कॉल करना मेरा स्टॉप हो गया
हर हर महादेव, जय भोलेनाथ, जय भोलेनाथ, हर हर महादेव. So there's a famous dosa corner here. So he's making masala dosa, chutney, sambar, right besides this temple. I had breakfast here, not that great, but I don't know what you would like to have. No, no. So visiting this small medicine or a doctor or healthcare checkup, so they have this kind of camps everywhere. So yeah, so small tents where basic first aid and checkup will be done here. So you can see Toto and is waiting to get checked. Awesome, right?
Clouds are literally like, you could reach for the clouds.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning we'll go from.
Good morning, Anika. So the final day, right? We are heading back to Sonprayag. So we are here early in the morning. Just checked out a hotel, had breakfast, and gave our luggage to P2. He will carry our luggage to that Gauri Kund, where we also take horses, and then we collect our luggage there, and then we will head back
Yeah.
to Sonprayag and then stay there. Okay, so this is how the whole Bahal looks like. The second day of the temple, Shri Kedarnath Ji temple opening. So Chetu is buying some bottles
Water. Ganga.
or something. Chetu, we have sent all our luggage. I don't know how do you carry. How will you carry, Ra?
Crazy.
It's crazy. So that is the backdrop of our temple. So Anika,
Yeah.
how was this expedition adventure
Very nice.
to Kedarnath?
The darshan went very well.
Hmm.
The rooms were cozy.
Yeah, can you speak here onto the mic?
It
Yeah,
was
rooms
very
are cozy.
nice. Yeah, yeah.
The rooms are
Except for the bath.
terrible, man. Very basic.
Shall we go?
Where do you keep them?
अभी देना है मुझे पानी भरने के लिए
No.
चेंज है उनका
Huh? Change? Nothing. There's no change. So there's a lot of these gurus, rishis. And she's going again. चलो so there are blessings, there's money, The whole festive divine mode everywhere. Anika. So this is the exit point of the temple.
Yeah.
So we came out from that. So what we are doing is we took some pictures, family picture, family photo. And then we are moving towards the race side of the temple, where we will see this Bhima Shankar rock. That is the rock. This rock, as we're telling, protected. Where is mom? She's there. Chetu is doing something. So taking some holy water. From Sadhguru. So we're taking some holy water from Sri Kedarnath Shri temple. See those smoke peaks, mountains behind the temple. The majestic sight. So a lot of sadhus came from all around the country. They're all stationed here, doing a lot of rituals, blessing the devotees. Sorry. What is this?
భీమశిల.
Huh?
భీమశిల అంటే ఈ రాయ.
Okay.
భీముడు లాగా ఆపింది. శిల అంటే రాయ అని అర్థం కదా.
So it got protected.
It protected
The temple got protected by the stone, right?
Yeah.
It rolled down from the hills
Yeah.
and then stopped just in front
In front of
the temple, so that no further rocks will disturb the temple. Bhimshila. Okay, let's go to Shankaracharya Punya Samadhi. Okay, here we are going towards Sri Adi Shankaracharya Samadhi.
ప్రొటెక్ట్ చేశారు. కాదు ఈ టెంపుల్ కట్టింది కాదు. కాదా గాడ్ ఐడిల్ దానికి అదే వచ్చింది. టెంపుల్ తర్వాత కట్టారు.
Shankaracharya ji Samadhi. You can see. Adiguru Shankaracharya ji.
What is this green color? Bagheera.
గ్రౌండ్ ఎందుకో మిక్స్ అవుతాయి. అంటే అటే నుంచి సాయిల్ బ్రౌన్గా ఉంది. ఈ టైపు రాక్స్ అనుకుంటా, వైట్ రాక్స్, అందుకే ఈ కలర్.
కదా ఇక్కడ కూడా గ్రీన్ ఎట్లా ఉంది
వాటర్
రాక్స్ కదా, రాక్స్ ఇక్కడ ఉన్నాయి, వైట్ రాక్స్ కలర్. ఒకటే తీసుకోవాలి అమ్మ, ఒకటి తీసుకో. డాడీ కార్స్ వచ్చినాయి, నేను వీడియో తీసి రోడ్ మీద చూస్తాను.
జాగ్రత్త పడి చూసుకో వెనకాల. నీకేం కావాలి? పుదీనా
నాకు ఇది ఇంకో